It gives me great honor to officiate at this important occasion where we launch the 50 days countdown to the 2022 population and the housing census, scheduled to take place from 21st to 30th April 2022. This occasion thus marks the onset of the census season. The advent of the Second Republic saw the formulation of the Transitional Stabilization Plan, followed by the National Development Strategy 1. The crafting of these national development strategies requires baseline information from various censuses and surveys which ZIMSTAT conducts from time to time. Assessing the degree of success of implementation of programs and projects requires statistics as performance indicators. Thus, a census enables government to make evidence-based decisions as it provides information on size, distribution, and age structure of the population. On that basis, government can plan for social services delivery. The coming of independence saw government embarking on family planning measures with a view to having sustainable family sizes. In this respect, I am glad to advise that total fertility rates went down from 5.9 children per woman in 1982 to 3.7 children per woman in 2012. On the other hand, infant mortality rates declined from 64 deaths per 1,000 live births in 2012 to 53 deaths per 1,000 live births in 2019, according to the Multiple Indicator Cluster Survey. Maternal mortality ratio decreased from 525 deaths to 462 per 100,000 live births in 2012 and 2019 respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 population and the housing census will provide comprehensive information on levels of education, literacy, and the fields of specialization of our population. The census will also interrogate reasons for dropping out of school. This will assist my government to come up with interventions that reduce school dropout rates. More data will be collected that enable monitoring of the country's progress towards achieving SDG 4 of ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education. In line with the Second Republic's mantra of not leaving anyone or any demography behind, the upcoming census will have a module to provide statistical data on people with functional difficulties. These are challenges encountered in performing routine activities such as seeing, walking, remembering, or concentrating, self-care, communication, and hearing. This information enables government to craft intervention policies and programs that reduce inequalities among disadvantaged population groups. I am pleased to advise that for the first time in the history of censuses in Zimbabwe, The 2022 census will emphasize housing characteristics and living conditions. Focus will be on such aspects as access to electricity, types of dwelling units, and the sources of drinking water, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, Zimbabwe's economic growth and development requires full and optimal utilization of the existing labor force. Through the upcoming census, Zimstat will provide relevant, accurate, and reliable statistics on the size, composition, and skills of our labor force. My government, therefore, stands ready to address any gaps that the census data will reveal and to work towards reducing unemployment. It is now widely accepted that migration impacts economic development. Accordingly, the 2022 Population and the Housing Census has a module on immigration that seeks to provide demographic information and estimate of our Zimbabwean diaspora population. Data from this immigration module will assist the government to determine the level of skills loss or brain drain that has occurred. Ladies and gentlemen, as a member of the United Nations, Zimbabwe successfully implemented the Millennium Development Goals, which ended in 2015. Of note is that government excelled in the implementation of 3 MDGs, namely MDG 2, Universal Primary Education, MDG 3, Promotion of Gender Equality and Empowering Women, and MDG 6, Combating HIV and AIDS, malaria, and other diseases. The end of the MDGs saw the launch of Sustainable Development Goals in 2015. Zimbabwe is implementing all the 17 SDGs with emphasis on 10 SDGs that have a multiplier effect on the other 7. As a member of the African Union, Zimbabwe abides by Agenda 2063 Action Plan for transforming Africa into a global powerhouse. Strategies and the plans for the agenda require implementation, monitoring, and evaluation against set performance targets. Major performance indicators are obtained from data on the census and surveys. My government is committed to supporting the 2022 Population and the Housing Census. Financial resources were steadily availed for this project from 2019. May I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to all our development partners for their support towards the 2022 Population and the Housing Census. As government, we are excited that the 2022 Population and Housing Census is going digital. Previously, enumerators used paper questionnaires for data collection. The 2022 census will equip enumerators with electronic tablets for data collection and the prompt transmission of data to our servers. This facilitates instant processing and analysis of data, thus enabling us to produce preliminary results within 3 months of conducting the census. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my privilege and honor to declare 50 days countdown to the 2022 population and housing census officially launched. I'm therefore appealing for maximum support from all our citizens to ensure that the 2022 population and housing census is a resounding success. Let us make this census a huge success by being sure to be counted. I wish you all good health. May God bless you all. God bless Zimbabwe. I thank you.